Hey guys, it has been a while since I made a video, but I figured I'd make a quick one. Uh, People over at Jingle Mining sent me this. It is the crypto tracker. Now you might think, well, this is gonna be a boring setup video. No, not quite. We are actually gonna be taking this apart and discussing some things you might want to do with it that they don't show you in the manual. So let's get it open here. So first things first, they pack it weirdly, like on its side, so like the box doesn't close all the way. I know it's nitpicky, but it's like it feels like it just wasn't very well thought out. So you can see here's the manual, there's the crypto tracker, and here is the cable. So they send you a little cable along with it. And look at this thing, super cute. Fun to put on your desk anywhere. Again, little nitpicky, but the cable it comes with is pretty stiff. So when you plug it in, like so, you want to try to move it around. This thing won't sit flat all the time. You have to angle the cable to get it just right so it doesn't either sit up or flip over. So that's one downside. They could even make it a little heavier, put a softer cable in or something, but whatever, that's super nitpicky. Doesn't really matter. People figure it out. Just a little bit annoying. So look at this thing, super cute. Like I said, you can put it anywhere on your desk. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cute. Small, little, call it cute. So whatever. So to turn this on, all you do is have to plug it in. There's no buttons on it whatsoever, which kind of can be disappointing, but we'll talk about that in the future. So if we plug this thing in, all right, let's plug this thing in, and it pops up connected to Wi-Fi. There we go. Gives you the instructions how to set it up a little bit, and you also go to your manual and it'll tell you what to do. So basically, you just connect your phone to the Wi-Fi signal that it produces, so you can set it up. So we are gonna do that now. All right, as you can see, right here, all right, as you can see right here is the Wi-Fi. We'll connect to it. There's no passwords or anything. So you can either type in the IP address that's in the manual, or if you have any modern phone that has a manage router setting, all you do is have to click that and it'll automatically pull up the router, because this is producing the Wi-Fi signal. It is the router. So it automatically pulls up that IP address that's in the manual, and all you do is hit this drop down, and for mine it's the home, and then I'll put my password in real quick. All right, now we're gonna hit connect, and this should automatically reboot. Yep, it'll kick you off the Wi-Fi. And pay attention to the IP address that it flashes, because that's the one you need to connect to control this. So we'll go to that IP address, 168.254. There we go. Connected. You can see it's on ETH, and we can switch it to etc. Super easy. Now, the only bad thing that I can say about this is you only can select one cryptocurrency at a time. I wish there was a button that you could cycle them through, or you could cycle on timer or something like that, but it is what it is. And if you have one coin that you want to watch all the time, this is perfect for that. So yeah, in order to change it, you have to go into the GUI, the web GUI, and change it there. Not a big deal, just a little annoying. So anyways, what we're actually going to do now is we're going to take this thing apart. Like I said, they might not like that, but this is a repair channel, so it's kind of what we do. We're going to take it apart and see how it ticks. So let me get my screwdriver and go ahead and unplug this. There's 2 screws at the bottom. Two little baby screws. Just like that. And it pushes it through just like that. This little cute holder with a screen on it. There's the circuit board. It looks like there's one screw right here in the corner that holds it in. Go ahead and take care of that one. And it looks like it just, see if we can do it so you can see it. There we go, just slides out like this. So this is interesting. There's really not much to it. There's a little chip on the back. It is see if we can get a good angle there. A CH34O. Looks like an OC. So if we put that in Google, it pulls up as a USB to serial bus adapter. So all that is doing there is using the USB to communicate to this chip here. All the rest of it is power. So everything is controlled by this little chip. Everything's inside here. It runs a little program on this Wi-Fi controller. So it's actually supported by the Arduino IDE, which is right here. We're gonna go ahead and connect it to the PC and see what kind of data we can get out of the serial port here. This might be interesting. All right, let me get my cable. All right, let me get this in the spot so you can see it. Clear some of this mess away. There we go. So, go ahead and plug it in like so. And damn, well, look at that. Oh man. Look at that. It automatically pulls up both your SSID and your password in plain text. Wow. So, yeah, you don't want to give this to someone without clearing the password and Wi-Fi settings. But the problem is, let me get rid of this. Manual doesn't give you any information of how to clear your Wi-Fi settings. So it tells you how to connect. says nothing about how you disconnect and clear it back to stock. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. Let me pull up all right, so I've got it pulled up on my phone, and all you have to do is delete your SSID and password, and then unintuitively, you wouldn't have guessed it, you hit connect. And that clears everything, and you'll see this thing reboot and go back to stock. Now let me check Arduino, make sure. Yep, see? No more Wi-Fi password. Quite interesting though. Huh. Lots of cool stuff you can get out of here. But never mind that, I'm not trying to reverse the firmware or do anything like that. I am simply just looking at the main features of this, and it's pretty cool. But not knowing how to clear it from the manual is kind of a problem that should be addressed, but whatever. Now you know. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this. We're gonna put it back together. So we grab this part here and slides in like that. I almost thought about getting my microscope out so you guys could see better, but I didn't think it was worth it for this. It's not like it's anything out of the ordinary. And then the screen goes like that. Just kind of folds up along the edge and slides into here, just like that. Well, one thing I forgot to do is put the screw in right here. One little screw holds that PCB in, and then you put the screen right like that along the edge and slide it in. Put the other two screws in, and that's done. Super easy. It's just kind of been a fun thing to do. Something a little out of the ordinary. There you go. That is how you set up, change the coin, and delete your information off of it. It's very intuitive because you use the button connect to delete it, but that's just how it is. Thanks for sending this over, Jingle Mining. It was fun. Yeah, I'm excited to use it, and that's about all I can say. Super cute. I think it's only about, don't get me wrong, 40 bucks or something on their website. They kind of have it hidden on their website, which is odd because they kind of promoted it, but it is what it is. You just search in Google and it'll pop right up. So this is the Jingle Mining Crypto Tracker. Yeah, let me know what you think. See you next time. Peace.